Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the General Show. So, today I will be discussing and showing everyone my $1,500 gold and silver investment portfolio. I must note that this is a partial portfolio because certain things you can't exactly reveal, like your entire portfolio, to everyone. It's a bit risky and stuff. So, this one is only for past 19 months. From 2021 till the end of 2022. So please do ask, do comment everything, because precious metals for me, I strongly believe, is a very good wealth hedger and wealth starter because of the many benefits it has. I think I've done a video on it, so you'll check it out. But this is what I strongly believe that is going to help, because I invest in a lot of things, but then over a period of time, you need to check and ask yourself that if there's a recession, just like we are in now, how do the rest of my investments perform? And this is arguably, without a doubt, the best performer over a period of time. I don't even have to worry. It's a matter of me just continually investing, and then it does all the work. But yeah, I'm very happy with my portfolio. So I hope everyone will also start investing into precious metals. You must know that it isn't expensive to start. It's just a thing of a person needs to consistently invest, because there are different variations of coins, there are different amounts. So the mere fact that you own it is going to help you over a period of time. And sort of break down in a simple manner how this whole silver and gold works in terms of valuation and stuff. So what you're looking at now is a silver price performance using the rand. So when you invest on your first day, whatever the amount, obviously it will not have an immediate impact of investment, right? But then over 30 days, it starts growing to a certain percentage, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 20 years. Ideally, I prefer that everyone invests for at least 5 years so that you can maximize your returns, and then you get to see that was it worth my time or not. But obviously, it'll be worth your time because it's such a good hedger. Gold also does have the similar performance range, way better, because remember, gold is more rare than silver, so you need to equate those two, even though you can't realistically do so. I must note that over a period of time, silver, when an economic happening like recession happens, will spike up more than that of gold. But then gold goes up gradually, and it's more consistent than that of silver. So it depends on what a person believes in. If you believe in gold, do that. If you believe in silver, believe in that. Everyone has their own independent choice of investment. So here's my portfolio, right? And this is what it looks like. So I will break down all the tables that are there. But I must show you. So up there, top left corner, is the broker that I use, RN Billion. I strongly believe in them because they don't charge you these excessive amounts like the other brokers. So that's why I'm using them. And they are one of the best in the world, literally. But story for another day. I'll make a video about them. So what they usually say is invest for 5 years, and then you can see what you can do. Because the thing is, when you invest and then you want to sell them for monetary value, other dealers will make you pay for that service. RN Billion doesn't make you pay for that service, you see. So that's why I use them. So going back to description of my portfolio, as I mentioned, that there's a 19-month portfolio. It's not the whole portfolio ever since I started, because I started in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So on the 7th of July, the first thing is I bought a Canadian minted silver bar, right, which is 1 ounce. I bought one, it was $6.90, right? Currently, it's trading at $7.33. So if I were to sell it, that's what I'd get back. And then I also bought an 10 gram minted silver bar again. It was 300. Now it's 400. You see, you must note that the weighting of them, obviously, the heavier it is, as I've mentioned, is the more it'll be worth. So obviously the 1 ounce is more than the 10 gram, hence it makes more money. And then I must admit, I sold off 2 of these coins because I wanted to check that if I sell, how quickly can I get my money back, and to see the whole mechanisms of claiming the gold coin and so I sold 2 of them. I will make a video on how that went and how quickly I got my money, but it was very quick. It was like 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll also explain that, because people will ask me, how do I now exchange the physical gold for money? I'll make a video on that. But then going on, 1/10 of a gold Kruger coin, it's literally like what's this? It's like the size of a 5 rand or something, right? Back then I got it for nearly 3.5. Now it's at 4 point something where it's at, right? Then in 2022, I think the queen had died or something. I'm not exactly sure. They were selling these one of a kind silver Britannia. It's like 1 ounce, right? They used to go for, I don't remember the price, but then I bought a lot of them. They were like 3.2. Now they've gone 3 point something. They've gone up. And then I bought more. It was 2.8. Now it's also gone up, because that was the last official coin where the queen was on money, right? Because these trade all over the world. It's not only in South Africa. If Canada releases a coin, it's available for the whole world to purchase. America has their own, South Africa has their own, but we are amongst the best in the world with the Kruger Rand. So that's one of the insiders of it, right? Then we have the 1 gram fine gold coin. I like this coin. It was 1.4 back then. Now it's like 1.6. It also goes up to 1.7, like when more happenings, like your wars and stuff, it likes to go up. Then there's a Valcambi Swiss 10 gram fine. It's $300. Now it's 400, as I mentioned. And then Aren't Billion had their own coin. They call them 1 gram Tiger fine gold coins. I bought a bunch of them. They were 3K. Now they literally at 3.3. They're still new, so their circulation is in its infancy stage, but then they're superpower. Hence I bought them, because I know they are gonna be very valuable over time. And then bought the American Silver Eagle, because variation, as I mentioned, I wanna own Canada, South Africa, the Swiss, basically the major precious metal dealers in the world. I want to own their coins because they trade the most in the world, and South Africa is up there, so it's advantageous in that way. And then the last ones that I bought is the British Britannia. The last ones from the Queen. They were above 1.8. Now they're at 2 point something. So you see, this is my complete portfolio. Well, my partial portfolio, right? But then I must note that I sold off, I think like 8% or 10% of this entire portfolio. Had I added the 3.5 grams of gold, which I added, my profit would have been way more. If not 30K, it would have been closer to there, but it is my fault. I'll rectify that. I must note that if you buy heavier denomination coins, your profit margins are actually larger. Since I was still mastering the whole precious metal investing, I would buy different grams and different ounces. But then now I know that buy a 1/10 ounce and buy a full 10 gram of gold. That is way more advantageous. And what I like about RN Billion is they'll make you buy yourself and go in installments. So let's say I want 5 British Britannia coins, but then I don't have the money. I can pay in installments of 12 months, and then I commit myself, and then I'll pay 300-400 a month for 12 months. Then I'll own those 5. Only after then do I have full ownership, and then they store them for me for free. They have a vault. They gave me an insurance policy, which is R1 million, which essentially means that if anything happens to my precious metals, they will give me R1 million. Mind you, I still have 20 something K in this portfolio. So imagine I lose 25 or this portfolio, and then they give me R1 million. You see? So I have insurance, number 1. 2, I have storage. 3, they give me continual updates on how the coins are performing in the country, outside the country, and overall in the world, and how the demands are. They send regular newsletters. Every 2 to 3 weeks, they send you a newsletter. And if you want to do anything with your coins, RN Billion literally will do it for you. You just need to send them an email, and then obviously it'll be finalized for you. Besides that, ladies and gentlemen, I know not all of us have a lot of money, but investing in precious metals is not as expensive as people think it is. If I can spend 300-400 on takeaways a month, definitely I could spare that and put it away for precious metals, because this is for my future generations to come, not even myself. Let's say now I decide to have a child. 20 years from now, this portfolio would have doubled, if not tripled. It's money which I never really worked for, but they will benefit from. Besides that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this very interesting episode. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.